Hey, welcome back to Game Closet, everybody. You know, every once in a while, I like going on a good road trip, and today we're heading to Detroit. No, we're not going to go find the statue of RoboCop. I know that's what you think of me. We're going to go game hunting, and we're going to stop off along the way at a very special place that I've been before, and I was like, I have to stop off here again, because it's been a long time. So, here we go. So on my way up to the Detroit area, I stop off here at Beef Jerky Unlimited, and I love this place. And there's their Facebook page in case you'd like to check them out. And you can order from them and they will ship. So that's fantastic right there. But they have a lot of great beef jerky and smoky products. And the really cool thing is they have all kinds of flavors. You see the A1 beef here. They have flavors that I certainly wouldn't be able to partake of because when it comes to hot stuff, anything super spicy, I will tap dance on fire. But they have beef jerky, they have all kinds of really great stuff in here, and their prices are reasonable, and it's all done on site. Retro-Taku Games was the destination. This is the one in Walled Lake, Michigan, and this store is enormous. Now, you've seen on this channel a couple of tours of a couple different stores before, and I love them all, especially my favorite, Rock'em Sock'em in Bowling Green, Ohio. But this place here has everything you could possibly think of. You wouldn't even need to go to an expo. You just come to this store. Now, of their two stores, this is the larger of the two. Now, the other one's packed full of stuff too, and you'll see that later in the video. But they have everything. Toys, collectibles, and of course, games, systems. You name it, they've got it. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Hey, there's a shout out to the immortal John Hancock. He likes Super Ghouls and Ghosts and Ghosts and Goblins. So, hi, John, if you're watching. And look at this. There's a free play area, so you can check games out. And they have all of these great systems out here for you. And look, Nerf guns. Oh my gosh. You can definitely get your Nerf on right here. Want some statues? Well, they have all kinds of cool statues here for you. So anything Zelda, Kirby, and of course, Sonic. What a great little... And hey, look at this one here, Pac-Man. And of course, we have Solid Snake. Yes. So I could take all day and just look around this store, and here's the Wii section, of course. They have a ton of Atari games here, more combats than I've ever seen in my life in one place. And they also have more of the evil Atari 2600 Pac-Man, as you can see there too, some 7800. Some stores have tons and tons of great stuff, and they have great prices, and guess what? This is one store you're going to want to visit. Now look at this wall. This is all Xbox 360 games. Just this wall here. From there over to about there. And it's just amazing how many they have. Are you looking for a copy of Unravel? Well, keep him away from Edward Scissorhands there. He might get cut. And they have some very specific items in this store, too. Yeah, that guitar was like $150. That, 20 bucks. So if you're looking for your 360, there you go. But some items, you know, rarer stuff, more common. Look at all the DVD and Blu-ray discs they have at this particular location. Great prices on them, too. So here's the PS3 section. He has a great deal of PlayStation 3 games. Of course, he has a few Maddens. What store doesn't? But there's all kinds of really great stuff for the PS3, and I had a pickup from this section, which you'll see here in a little bit. It is so true what they say, is if you go to different regions of the country, you will find that people have collected different things, and those different regions will actually have different things in stores. You know, I come to the Detroit area, and I'm seeing the same thing here. You can definitely see that there is a different concentration of stuff here and there, and some things are not so rare. When you actually go to different parts of the country, you're like, well, I found this at a really good price at Retro-Taku, but, you know, if I go to, say, Kent, Ohio, or go to Cleveland, that very same item may be 2 or 3 times the price. So as you can see, John has a lot of great imports in this cabinet, and, you know, good prices on them as well. So if you're looking for anything import-wise, Retro-Taku is going to be the place in the Detroit area. Pop figures. Look at that wall of pop figures. Oh, there's Shane. Oh, poor Shane. Well, he got what he had coming to him, so. And, oh, look. It's Batman. Yay, Batman. And a wall of PS2 stuff. Oh, my gosh.
Who are you?
The name is Bond. James Bond.
Okay. Turd Ferguson. Yeah, what do you want?
I love Jeopardy, and I love Starsky and Hutch. This is such a fun game. Oh my gosh, let's see what happens here. Oh man, we had such a good signal, and then all of a sudden it went bad. Ugh, I wanted to see what's going on there. I love 70s car chases, man. That footage looks edited.
Edited? Really? So are you telling me that you didn't say that?
Chief, I think we're getting some interference. We're getting interference, Chief. Of course, that was from when Master Chief decided to stop into the show and ridicule me and tear me a new one. Great Grand Theft Auto sign here. Of course, they've got plushies, and this Donkey Kong barrel is really, really cool. So if you're going to be doing some repairs yourself, well, Retro-Taku definitely has you covered here because they have just about everything you can think of. The N64 replacement sticks, they have the actual sticks there, and actual blank cases. You name it, they've got it. And more statues. So if you're looking for some cool statues, here you go. So let's meander over here to the other side of the store where we first came in, and there's this great big wall of brand new games. PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, Switch, you know, the usual suspects. But he has all kinds of stuff over here that I generally don't see. You're not going to see it in a Target. You're not going to see it in a Walmart for sure. But there's a lot of stuff over here that, now these 360 and PS3 titles all sealed. Looking for something brand new for your collection? They've got them here at Retro-Taku. But a lot of stuff here you're not going to see. Like, they got the Gaiaries up there that just came out here recently, the Repro, and they have the shirts and everything. But they have a lot of games that you're just not going to see, you know, sitting around on the shelf at some other places. And that's really great that you can find that at a local store. Poor Darth Vader, he's just sad he's sitting there in a container and nobody's paying any attention to him. I would have bought him, but I've already got 2 of those. But this case has a lot of stuff that some of it's common, but some of it's not so common, and a lot of it's quite rare and valuable. And a few of these things I actually have, but a lot of fun stuff in here that I just thought I'd peruse this cabinet so you could see what he has at Retro-Taku here. Now, John, I know he takes in a lot of trades every day, and he definitely is on Facebook, so you saw that earlier. Both locations have their own Facebook page, so you can actually see what is being traded in and set out, and they can actually hold it for you for like 24 hours. Ristar, look at that. Try to find that someplace. So go check out Retro-Taku in Walled Lake. Now, this is Retro-Taku in Madison Heights. It's a smaller store. However, it is packed to the gills with goodness. And I've never seen so many controllers, new, old, refurbished. They've got it all in here. And they pack quite a wallop. I mean, they have everything you could possibly think of in this little teeny tiny space. Now, it's not that tiny, but I mean, by comparison to the other store, it's actually quite small. But they have everything you can think of in here, and they have a whole 2 other rooms of stuff that you're going to see here momentarily. It's one of those things that if you go someplace and you see a store like this, or even the one in Walled Lake, that there is something cool in every nook and cranny, and if you really need to spend some time in here or you're going to miss something. Because there is so much, it's just unbelievable. Are you looking for Saturn controllers? Well, they have both styles here from the original controllers. Are you looking for something new? Well, they have the 8-bit controllers that were licensed by 8-bit. They have just about everything you could possibly think of here controller-wise. So whatever you're looking for, they're going to have it. New and old, used and brand new, they're going to have it. If you're looking for something that maybe you used to have when you were a kid, or something that broke that is a favorite of yours, check out Retro-Taku and you might just find what you're looking for. So while I was there were people trading in stuff, some people buying some stuff, and there was this younger couple. So the lady was thrifting, and she was at a Goodwill, and she found a DSi in its case, and she opened it up, and it worked. So she's going to give it to this friend of theirs. They have like a 9-year-old son, and he doesn't have a lot of video game stuff or anything like that, so they were going to get him a charger, a stylus. So they're going to give it to this kid, and they're going to surprise him out of his mind. And I love it when people are just nice and generous and cool. So hats off to you guys for doing that for that nice kid. Additionally, while I was there was this guy trading some stuff in. Now, he actually had an NES and a controller, and they just didn't work. And he was like, you know, the thing doesn't work. I can't figure out. It's been in my garage for a couple years. And he was trying to trade it in. He tested it at home, Then they tested it at the store. They sprayed it. They were trying to bring it back to life. No dice. So they were going to give it back to him, and I just casually said, hey, what's wrong with the controller? And he said, oh, well, you know, the buttons don't work, and, you know, I'm just probably going to trash it because I'm going to move or something here soon. His name was Greg, by the way. So, hi, Greg, you know, if you're watching the video. So he was getting rid of a bunch of stuff at home, so he was like, hey, you want it? I'm like, sure, I'll mess around with it. Who knows? Maybe I can get it working. If not, I can always just junk it. So I put it in the back of my car, and I said, I'll take it to my laboratory and see if I can bring it back to life. Look at this. Look at that. Yeah. Now that's an expensive and very rare game. Now this section, they have a whole bunch of stuff that is just overflow and some broken systems, and they're dirt cheap. Like that one PS3 sitting there was like $25 or $30. And if you felt like you needed parts or something like that, or if you thought you could bring it back to life, there you go, have at. But tons and tons of just overflow in these bins. And if you're looking for something cheap, something to goof around with, something to, I don't know, go skeet shooting with, they have it here. Now, I was looking for a few specific titles because I have a video coming out here very soon. I'm going to have you check that out. And, oh, look at this. Mary Kate and Ashley, Sweet 666, Our Deal with the Devil. The sequel to Sweet 16. Nah, I don't know. That was not sitting there on the shelf. But anyway, if you wanted to buy it, I'm sure you could. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, know what I mean? But they had a lot of Blu-rays here as well. Boxed in television, boxed Atari, boxed imports, boxed Odyssey 2. They have everything in every little nook and cranny of this store. So if you're looking for something really, really cool, you're going to have to spend some time here, because I guarantee you, if you go looking, they even had boxed PC stuff. So if Metal Jesus is watching, and if you're looking for something specific, Jason, you never know. They might have it here tucked away in this store someplace. As you can see, that this is a store just filled full of goodness. Every nook and cranny is just filled, and stuff is always coming in and out of this place like gangbusters. So go over there, spend some time, look around, take a couple hours and look around, because not only are you going to find some good deals, you're going to find something that you're looking for, guaranteed. But I do like to tinker around with things. I like to open things up and see if I can fix them and that sort of a thing. So you remember the NES that Greg gave to me, that nice guy in the store? Well, I did end up taking it home, and I started messing around with it. And yes, he was right. It indeed was deceased.
Do you hear me? Give my creation life! It's alive! In the name of God, now I know what it feels like to be God.
Yes, it lives. Thank you, G-R-E-G, Greg, for giving my monster to me. Something to work on, something to cobble together from the bits of nothing. And guess what, gentle viewer? It was F-R-E-E, free! And we're back, and I'm going to show you what I picked up. When I stopped off, I got the unlimited, the Beef Jerky Unlimited garlic beef and the hickory beef. So I have this game in many forms. I have it for the original Xbox, and I also have it for the Game Boy Advance. Yes, Starsky and Hutch is a really fun game. If you have a light gun and a friend who wants to play with you, you can actually drive and shoot at the same time. Yes, what a concept, eh? And I also have been dying to play Alice Madness Returns, and they had this for a incredible price of just $21.95 complete. And of course, I'm always looking for stuff for my Wii and my Wii U, but today I found Sega Bass Fishing and Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. And, you know, I thought of this one and this one especially because, you know, what 4-year-old wouldn't want to play Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz? I know I want to, and I'm not 4, so. And of course, here it is. It's my free NES and the controller, which I refurbished as well. I've never owned an NES before. I always went to my friend Greg's house. I had a few games to play over there, but I never had one of my own, so now I actually do. And the best part is, it's not a clone system, it's the real thing. And last but not least, you have to have a copy of Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, and I'll tell you what, my daughter is crazy about Duck Hunt. Here it is, 2023, and my 4-year-old daughter is going crazy over Duck Hunt, and I am too. So thanks for tuning in to Game Closet, and hit that like button down there because it helps out the channel a great deal. Hit the subscribe button if you like what you've seen, and hey, we'll see you very, very soon. So soon that it'll be embarrassing for me. Trust me. See ya. Thank you for subscribing to Game Closet. It's absolutely free, and you can help us get to our next goal of 1,000 subscribers. Hit the like button so YouTube will share our videos to more and more cool people just like you. We will see you very, very soon.